Hello everybody, for one last time, today we'll be talking about reusable bags. The environment is no one's property to destroy. It is everybody's responsibility to protect. My purpose of this speech today is to convince you into using reusable bags instead of the plastic ones that you usually find at a grocery store. I am very credible because I have done extensive research and I myself use reusable bags as often as I can. If we don't do our part in using reusable bags, the amount of plastic pollution is expected to double by 2050. So today I will be telling you why plastic bags are bad, why paper bags aren't really the next best option, and why we should be using reusable bags. So plastic bags are just flat out bad. We all know that. But they are supposed to take about 15 to 1,000 years to degrade depending on the type of plastic that it's made out of. They are not biodegradable. Paper bags are only slightly better just because they're easier to compost, recycle, and they are biodegradable. They usually last only about one use and are not very durable, and it takes about 4 times as long for a paper bag to be produced as opposed to a plastic bag. Over time, as these paper bags are recycled, those fibers become a lot shorter and weaker, so it makes it really hard to reuse and reuse and reuse. Reusable bags, on the other hand, they come in many different materials. For example, cotton, plastic, hemp, bamboo. Those are a few different types that they come in. Bamboo, hemp, and cotton are typically the ones that reduce or convert greenhouse gases into breathable oxygen for our environment. So those ones are definitely the way to go. They do last a very long time. They're very durable. They are washable, so their use can be extended for as long as they can. Typically, a reusable bag takes about 11 uses until it's evened out what it takes to produce it. Some stores will even provide you discounts if you do use reusable bags, and there are also plastic bag bans that now is being implemented in Denver, so that should give some people some motivation. So one solution to this problem is to take some time to really think about how many plastic bags you use during a week of shopping. We can use that number and multiply that just by Colorado's population, which is 5.7 million people. If you think about that, in the whole world, how many people use those? I would say that's an untimely number. All right, so not being able to recycle plastic bags easily results in many of them flying away at the landfill and ending up as litter everywhere else. They do fly into rivers, and the flow of the rivers do cause most of the plastics to get into the oceans. Since they are not biodegradable, they sit wherever they land and continue to break up into smaller and smaller pieces, which are called microplastics. These microplastics have affected around 700 species of animals, even the endangered ones. They have affected more than 100 aquatic species like shrimp, for example, and have been found in some land-based animals as well, like elephants. Since they do contain microplastics, and we do eat some of these animals, can you imagine how much plastic we are actually consuming. It's just a matter of time until it finally takes its toll and there's more and more microplastics inside of our bodies. There is no significant research on what it does now in the amount that we are containing, but like I said, it's only a matter of time. And most plastic bags are recyclable. They are just very expensive to recycle, so most recycle companies won't even try to recycle them. And most of the time, the only way you can recycle them is taking them into the grocery store, which, let's think about how many of us really do that. So by using reusable bags, it gives us an opportunity to reduce all the microplastics that are being ingested by our animals that we do end up consuming at some point. So the first step that I want everybody to take is to go to Amazon.com on your Safari, on your Google Chrome, and put in the search bar reusable bags. There will be a variety of different sizes, colors, and materials of bags that you can purchase from Amazon. So that's your first step that you can take into helping this. The second way is you can go to my provided link or go to change.org /reusable bags, and there will be plenty of petitions for you to sign up. I specifically chose the very first one that popped up, and you can sign that petition. In conclusion, you have learned about why plastic bags are bad, why paper bags are surprisingly just as bad, and why reusable bags will be better for the environment in the long run, as well as how you can take your part into helping the environment. Let's do our part to purchase reusable bags and help reduce our plastic pollution. And from 1950 to 2015, production was at 448 million tons. By 2050, that number is expected to double if we don't do our part in slowing it down.